Hello friends, Kenny with Lakota Leathers here. Got a Goodtime banjo in front of us here today, and we're going to answer a question that a lot of folks have about just how do you go about installing one of our Lakota Leathers straps onto a Deering Goodtime banjo. The Deering Goodtime banjo is set up a little bit differently than most banjos. This particular model is a Deering resonator banjo. It has the round wooden back on here, as well as this metal part with the holes in it called the flange. And we're going to discuss a little bit about banjo construction in general and how to install one of our straps. The first thing that you'll want to know when you have a Deering Goodtime banjo is that you do not want to purchase a cradle strap. They won't work on a Deering Goodtime banjo. They can work, and people have put them on before, and it just takes a lot of time. It requires taking off this series of hooks on the lower part of your banjo. If you'll notice, this particular banjo is a left-handed banjo. We were kind enough to borrow this banjo from our local music store, the Music Outlet in Sevierville, Tennessee. And they were kind enough to let us borrow this banjo. They gave us a box, said Goodtime banjo on it, and when we got it back here to the warehouse, we realized that it was indeed a left-handed banjo, but it really doesn't make any difference. The setup is going to be exactly the same on a left-handed or right-handed banjo, which is you're going to install the strap on the opposite end of the banjo. So the first thing you want to notice about this particular banjo is, like I said, it is a resonator banjo, and the Deering Goodtime banjo has some of them, I've been told, do have thumb screws, but most of them will come with a set of 4 regular Phillips screws, and they install here and hold the resonator in place. So the first thing we did is we removed those screws, and there's just 4 of those 2 here and 2 back here. So it's just 4 screws. You just need a regular Phillips screwdriver. Go ahead and unscrew those screws, and you'll be able to pop this part of your banjo right off. It is a little scary when you're dealing with a valuable instrument for folks who've never done it before, but it's really just a matter of taking 4 screws off, and I know everybody out there's unscrewed something before. Now there's 2 different ways you can install one of our straps. Like I said, you're going to take your buffalo leather strap. And one thing, just in general about our straps, you'll notice is they are extremely soft and supple. You're not going to be able to do this with your average strap. This strap here can just be folded down and flopped around. And the amazing thing about buffalo leather is it is extremely strong as well as being extremely soft. So you'll notice on the non-cradle version of our straps, you have 2 end pieces, and they have a series of 8 holes in them. They're 1/4 inch holes, and they're spaced every 2 inches apart. This is the same on the other side of the strap, same thing. And you do have adjustment holes on this side of the strap. You have 5 adjustment holes, as well as 8 adjustment holes here. These oblong holes, you can simply move the end piece of the strap around until it's comfortable for you. This here, the first thing you do after you get this removed, the resonator, you set it aside, you simply take your banjo and you're going to put one end of the strap and put it underneath the neck of your banjo. I've already gone ahead, I've taken my wrench here and loosened up 2 of the hooks on the bottom of the banjo. After you take the resonator off, you're going to have this part of your banjo here. You simply unscrew the hook closest to the tailpiece and the one closest to the neck. What you do is you unscrew those. You can use a banjo wrench like I have. You can use a socket set. You can use anything to take off, and you don't even have to remove the hook all the way. You just loosen it up to where it slides freely. You then take your strap, you put it under the hook, the neck of your banjo. You pick up on the hook like so. It's kind of hard to demonstrate and try to make a video at the same time, but you simply slide your strap over the hook. Then you bring your hook back up around, tighten it back up, and this side of the strap is already done. You can take the excess and you can clip it off with a pair of scissors, or you can just simply stick it down inside the hole of the flange like that. And you're going to repeat this process with the other side of the strap. You're going to adjust this according to your body type and which hole you choose to put it in. But there again, you simply place the 1/4 inch hole around the hook of the banjo as such. You twist the hook back in place and you tighten up the hook. Once again, you slide the excess into the hole of the banjo or clip it off. You take your resonator, you put it back in place. Make sure that leather is inside the resonator if you don't want to clip it off. And once you have it back in place like that, you simply put your screws back in. Your strap will be in place. I demonstrate putting it on, but once again, this is a left-handed banjo. So you just take that. You can adjust it however you want to, but your strap now, once you make sure that you secure these hooks back nice and tight, not too tight, you just want to get them snug back where they were, where you loosened them up, and you'll have your nice Lakota Leathers non-cradle version of our banjo strap ready to use. These straps here are available in 4 different colors, as you might be able to see behind me. They're also available in a 2-inch width, such as this, which is about the width of your neck, and they're also available in a 3-inch width. The 2-inch or 3-inch are both very nice to just roll up around the edge of your banjo here and put in your case. They close neatly. Doesn't have any issues putting them on, leaving them on while they're in their case. The other thing about the 3-inch strap is it's a little bit taller, but again, our leather is so soft, it can just fold right over and close up in your case, no problem. So there you have it. That's how we install a Lakota Leathers non-cradle banjo strap on a Deering Goodtime banjo. We have other videos that we're going to upload that you can see on how to install our cradle versions on a master tone style banjo, as well as how to install a cradle version on an open back banjo, which is the exact same process, except you don't have the resonator. You just unscrew a couple hooks, slide them over, and there you have it. So we actually don't have a video on how to install on a open back banjo because it's the same thing as installing it on a Deering Goodtime banjo. So until next time, friends, we appreciate you stopping by. We hope you enjoy your new Lakota Leather strap as well as your new Deering Goodtime banjo or any other banjo you might happen to be playing. So until next time, have a good day.